So I want you to be real and tell me from your expectation before joining college, how has these few months passed by?
The saddest part was like coming from Rajasthan
Too
to
much
know
water.
the local.
Mount Carmel College, which was a legacy institute run only for girls, and then they opened up for boys and you guys became the first batch. What was your reasoning behind it? I hope none of the boys are getting bullied here or something like that. Achha, okay, I'm just kidding. No, that I know. So is MCC helping you get internships, not helping you? Okay. Guys, I'm saying guys, but it's actually girls. But sorry for that. Where do you guys hang out? Any cafes you would recommend around campus?
I'm going to tell you my favorite memory of being here is eating the mini samosas in this canteen.
I like this answer. What's the highest package, average package, what all companies come, what all roles you get. Hey guys, what's up? Hope you guys are doing great. Welcome back to my channel. Guys, I'm back here at Mount Carmel College. First of all, thank you so much for all the love that you've given to my previous campus show video. I'm glad that you guys liked the video so much. By the way, in case if you haven't watched that video, make sure you go do it because I will be putting the link of that video in the description of this video. Now guys, I'm back here on the campus for one very important agenda, which is to answer a lot of the doubts that you people have asked me. I will try talking to the current students of Mount Carmel College and answer a lot of the doubts that you people have asked me regarding the life on campus, events and activities, admission process, rules and regulations, and get all the masala from them. So without any further ado, let's get started. Let's go. Again, the campus looks really good because of the Bangalore weather and the greenery around. I'm always fascinated by that. Hey guys. Hi, I'm actually shooting a student review video. Do you mind if I ask you all a couple of questions regarding your life and everything? Okay, great. Let me just turn on my mic. Then 1 second, where's the mic? Yeah, this is one, but another one, let me get that also. Okay. All right, make space for me. Let me come in. Perfect, guys. First of all, tell me what's your name, where are you from, and which course and which year are you here? So go for it.
Hello, I'm Srinjoy. I'm from Kolkata and I'm a first year from BSc BTCM. It's Biotech, Chemistry and Microbiology.
Okay, what about you?
Hello, I'm Diya Bilgi. I'm from Bangalore itself and I'm doing first year BBA SOBA, which is Branding and Advertising.
I'm Devang. I'm doing first year journalism mass comm and I'm from Rajasthan.
Hello everyone, myself Humaira Khanna and I'm in my first year BCom and I'm from Bangalore.
Hello, I'm Avni Bembalgi and I'm from Belgaum and I'm pursuing BBA Branding and Advertising and I'm in first year.
Hi, I'm Prisha. I'm from Bombay. I'm pursuing BBA first year Branding and Advertising.
Amazing.
Hi, I'm Nikhat and I'm from Maharashtra. I'm doing first year BBA Branding and Advertising.
Hi, myself Mohammad Ashir. I'm from Bangalore and I'm in first year Journalism and Mass Communication.
Hi, I'm Akshat Panda. I'm in first year BBA SOBA Branding and Advertising.
Hi, I'm Rithima Angelina. I'm a triple major BSc Biotech, Chemistry and Microbiology.
Amazing. So all of you are first years and good amount of diversity. Guys, so basically the video that I'm making is for your future juniors. Usually when people are looking at various colleges and courses, they really get confused and they want to know all authentic information. First and foremost, I want each one of you to walk me through your academic journey. I mean, before joining MCC, I'm pretty sure you were looking at various colleges, all of those things. So, which were the colleges you were looking at and why did you ended up choosing Mount Carmel College?
Well, for me personally, I was preparing for my NEET exam. While preparing for it, I realized that maybe medical is not for me. I don't want to do medical. But one of my options was maybe microbiology or maybe biotechnology. But when I started applying for colleges, I saw that MCC has a beautiful course, biotechnology and microbiology integrated. So obviously I opted for that course.
Okay, so you chose it for the course. What about you?
So I was looking forward to many colleges. I got into Manipal, I did get into Christ University and I applied for MCC as well. I applied for all. But I chose MCC because it's near home and my parents were kind of
Okay, stay closer to home because you save travel time and everything.
Right.
Fair enough. Okay.
It's completely different. The weather and all is totally opposite and it's a unique experience here. So basically I was looking down for Delhi University but my parents wanted me to come to Bangalore because my sisters and all live here.
So basically I completed my PU from Mount as well. So I had a great experience taking part in extracurriculars and all that. So I wanted to continue the same for degree as well because Mount Carmel is known for its extracurricular activity.
So that's 100% loyalty with MCC.
I was sure that I have to do BBA, so I was looking at various colleges. I looked at NMIMS Mumbai, then Christ University, Jain University, then Delhi University as well. But when I checked the BBA courses, Mount Carmel's was providing like branding and advertising. So I think Christ had it, but
NMIMS also has it.
Oh, okay. But I was a little biased towards Bangalore as well, so I just chose MCC. And my sister also graduated, so they gave me like good feedback, so that's why.
Amazing. What about you? I mean, Mumbai itself has so good colleges, so why come to Bangalore?
So I was born in Mumbai, but I've lived in Bangalore for quite a while. I applied to a lot of colleges in Bangalore, like SJU, Christu Jayanti, even Christ. Even Bombay as well. So my original plan was to move to Mumbai, but then once I got into MCC, I mean the reputation speaks for itself, and my mom and dad really wanted me to go here.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Me personally, I've studied in Bangalore. I am from Maharashtra basically, but I came here in 2023 and I moved to Presidency. I was in there for my PUC. Then I was preparing for CA exam and I was supposed to write it, but doing that I realized that I'm not meant for it. I don't think I want to give an entrance test and not have a social life. And by social life, it's MCC obviously. So that's why I chose this.
All right. Oh, I'll ask about the obviously later. But okay, got it. What about you?
Okay, the only reason I joined MCC is because of the association. It attracted me a lot and it gave me a lot of opportunities to explore, and MCC helped me to build confidence and also improve my public speaking skills. So yeah, MCC. That's it.
Okay.
Even though I'm from Bhubaneswar, Odisha, but I'm born and brought up in Bangalore. So I did my whole schooling from nursery till 12th in Delhi Public School, Bangalore South. 11th and 12th I had taken commerce. But the thing is, I chose MCC because first thing I was I saw BBA branding and advertising and I felt this is the stream where I can excel in future. So I applied into SJCC, JN, Christ and MCC. I got into Jain and I didn't get into SJCC, but yeah, Jain and MCC had branding and advertising, so I went
for MCC. Okay.
Yeah, so after 12th, I always knew I wanted to get into research and I never had a neat plan or whatever. So my option was always a BSc and my first option was micro. But my parents also pushed for biotech and I got both of them at MCC. So they were happy, I was happy. So this was like the
Okay. Fair enough, guys. Now, this is all the good things that, you thought about and that's why you joined. But all that glitters is not gold. I'm pretty sure what you would have expected, some of the places you would have gotten more than what you expected, and some of the places you thought that, okay, this is what I wanted, but didn't happen. So I want you to be real and tell me from your expectation before joining college, how has these few months passed by and what is it that you like, what is it that you don't like, all of those things. Come on.
Okay, for me personally, I've always seen that colleges are a bit casual or maybe less strict than schools. But after coming to MCC, I've realized that it's not very different because MCC is a convent college and the strict level is as much as we had in school. So maybe that wasn't expected. And the thing which I got more than what I expected is my social life. Honestly, I expected that my social life would go completely from 100 to 0 when I shifted from Kolkata to Bangalore. But it's not that bad. We're just adjusting.
Okay.
Yeah, so as he said that Mount Carmel College, it's a convent college. So I did my schooling in Cluny Convent school. So it's been the same. Like the teachers are strict and it's good. Not all the teachers are strict, but they are fine.
For me, the saddest part was coming from Rajasthan to Bangalore, and I don't know the local and the local language. I don't really know the local language here, so communication was one of my problem in the starting days, but slowly it got better, and yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay.
I think while growing up, while watching the Bollywood movies and all that, the university life, it seemed completely different. But then when you actually are in university, you realize that all of us need to focus on education and attendance and all that. So I think the attendance part is a little too strict.
How much is the attendance here?
It's 75% for everyone.
75% is chill, yeah? Okay, all right.
So if you want to have a social life, I think you'll have to a little bit compromise.
Do it after classes, no? But okay, I get it.
Think of it as, from a student perspective as well, right? And one good thing is I've got a lot of exposure from MCC. So I think I've developed a lot of new skills, public speaking and the commerce related events. All of that is a lot more fun than it actually, people talk about. So yeah.
Okay.
So initially I expected my social life to be really good in MCC and stuff, but I was an outsider in Bangalore, so it took time for me to adjust in this college and make friends around and everything. But otherwise I feel MCC gives a very good opportunity to explore a lot of other streams, there's modeling, dancing, there are so many clubs. There's a club for each and every person. If you know something, there's a club.
Okay.
So it's really good in that term. So if you're really talented, even if you're not, MCC is for you.
Okay, alright.
I think one thing that I was quite nervous about was the crowd, because I had heard a few interesting things about the crowd in MCC, like people were entitled and those mean girls type of tropes. So that's what I was expecting. But I think what I found quite surprised me, like people are so warm and the sense of community here is just amazing, and I managed to find a great group of friends.
Oh, that's so good. That's so nice.
Same for me. I feel like I expected a lot of mean people and I expected that MCC ka whole entitlement, but after coming here I feel like people are very warm. You will get your set of people and you don't have to depend on somebody else or anything. And I feel like academics, people only talk about the cultural life of MCC, but also the academic life. Me being a nerd, I am a nerd, so academically also it's very good and it has a lot of opportunities, placement cells and everything.
Okay,
so I feel like it's very good.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
What about you?
Okay, so before joining MCC, I was always concerned about boys in MCC. But after coming to MCC, the faculty, the student council, the secretaries, everybody welcomed me. They gave me opportunity. They helped me build my life and build my confidence. And yeah, MCC helped me a lot to build my confidence because before joining MCC, I was a very shy, introverted person. But now I think I'm pretty much confident about myself and everything.
Okay, great. What about you guys?
Yeah, as he said, initially I was concerned because since 3 years it has turned co-ed. But yeah, I feel after joining this college, I have got many opportunities. And yeah, initially I felt like it won't be that strict. But then coming to the dress code part and everything,
So
yeah.
what's the scene in terms of dress code? I want to know.
Yeah, actually.
Because you're wearing kurta pajama, they are wearing formal.
Yeah, actually we have a flash mob, so you all will get to see it in some time.
Okay, so I'll come for that. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Where is it happening though?
It's happening in the amphitheater.
Okay, cool. I'll be there.
Yeah, so my one downside for MCC is that it's so far from my place. I live in Bangalore, I'm from Bangalore. I travel 20 kilometers every day. The PGs here, I mean, we've been trying to get a PG, it's very expensive in this area, but I mean, there are a lot of options if you're coming from outside the city.
Okay.
And
I have one more
Yeah.
doubt because this is what I get a lot from the future students. So I know that there's a hostel inside. I toured
Yes.
it yesterday, and that's for 200 girls. But where do
Yes.
the boys and girls stay outside? Can you say
So,
a few locations where there are PGs?
Loafers Lane is almost entirely, completely PGs.
Okay.
Vasant Nagar has a lot of PGs, but again, it depends on your affordability and how many people
Fair
you want to
enough.
share with and stuff.
Okay.
And I think the upside is, I've been to a lot of fests. We go outside of college a lot, I have friends everywhere, so it's
Okay.
fun to have that network. Yeah.
What's the scene in terms of the whole admission process? Because students often tell me that, Kavach, it's so mixed up. Some website is telling that, some website is telling this. We don't know what it is. So if anybody can tell me.
Basically, it's diverse. Obviously, there are a lot of departments in MCC, so it's a mix of your interview, your entrance test, and what your merit bases are. Also, your cultural activities. So for me personally, it was I filled the form. You have to go to the website, fill the form. You get accepted. You get a entrance test K rounds. There are 3 rounds. There
Okay.
were 3 rounds for me personally,
Okay.
and I got into the second round.
Okay.
For the first round, it was an interview round also. So you had to give an entrance test and then you had to do an interview. You get selected and then you come to MCC. Second round, it was on merit basis. So
Okay.
basically you
Your
give
class 12 marks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the class 12 marks entirely, also the entrance test marks and
Okay.
the class 12.
Fair
they
enough.
didn't have an interview. That's
Okay.
all. It's a basic, simple process. It's not very rigid or it is very flexible.
So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. You've been really kind. I just entered the campus and I met you guys, so I'm glad for this. And thank you so much, and I wish you guys all the very best. Take care. Okay, guys, that was an amazing conversation with the first years here at MCC. Now let me try finding more students. There are 2 groups. I'm not sure which one to go to. Okay, let's go to this one. Hey, guys. I'm actually shooting a student review video. Do you mind if I ask you all a couple of questions?
Oh no.
No, actually, this is just a fun conversation that I'm having. It's going to go on my channel, nothing too formal. Okay, cool. Okay, then let me come in between. Okay, so guys, firstly, if you all could introduce yourself and tell me where are you from?
I'm Jeshtha and I'm from Bahrain.
Oh, amazing, international, amazing, good.
Hi, I'm Smriti Narayan. I'm from Bangalore.
Hi, I'm Ubaid Sharif. I'm from Bangalore.
Hello, I'm Chandan. I'm from Bangalore.
Hi, I'm Shashwat Majumdar. I'm from Patiala, Punjab.
अरे वाह यार मैं भी अमृतसर से हूँ क्या बात?
Hello, my name is Shomadri Bhattacharya. I'm from Calcutta.
Guys, which all courses are you pursuing here?
I'm a second year psychology, journalism and English literature major. I'm a second year BBA branding and advertising.
I'm a second year BBA Branding and Advertising.
Yeah, so I'm a second year BCom investment banking student.
Second year doing my BSc in biotechnology, microbiology and chemistry.
Yes, I'm also doing my BSc in biotechnology, chemistry and microbiology.
Amazing, yeah. What a good diversity that we have. Again, this was the same case with your first years here as well. You guys are second years boys, which means yours was the first batch of boys. Am I right? Crazy. So I would want to know what motivated you to join Mount Carmel College, which was a legacy institute run only for girls, and then they opened up for boys and you guys became the first batch. What was your reasoning behind it, and like why did you guys take such a big bold step? Yeah.
So basically, first when we got to know that it is becoming co-ed, first of all we get a lot of opportunities being the first guy here, and we knew that there are many associations over here. Through that we get various access through it, like getting into many associations and study wise and everything. And the course which I chose had a lot of field work, which actually motivated me to come here actually.
Yeah, even considering like Bangalore is like a very like, a diverse city, honestly, okay? And it's very like, it's a growing city that supports like, new subjects like biotechnology, microbiology and all. Okay, so the both of us, okay, we were very attracted to this first of all. And we knew for the fact that MCC biotechnology, chemistry as well as microbiology faculty is very good. And in cases of like, research, internships and all, it offers us a very wide aspect of a lot of things. So that was a very like, important reason for us like choosing MCC.
For boys, like, why did you make the jump? Like you could have gone to any college.
Yeah, but then like, all the other colleges, like, aside, MCC has got like kind of an upper hand, okay, first of all. And second of all, we thought that like, when we come, like we might have like, a more diversified environment, like if like, if the thing is co-ed altogether. So that's why like we came.
One of the best colleges present in Bangalore, so it has a big reputation of it. So, and we wanted, specifically everyone wants to go to a college which has a big reputation to it. So why not choose MCC as a college?
Okay, great. So I hope now the boys are getting bullied here or something like that. Achha, okay, I'm just kidding. No, that I know.
I thought that we might get bullied, but it's nothing like that.
Okay. No, that was just a joke. Now, guys, you guys 2 years in the campus. What's been the major scene in terms of faculty? Like I know you told me that you were expecting the faculty to be really good, but how is it in real?
Yeah, I mean it's great. All the faculty are well educated and they know what they are doing. So even we know they are experienced in the field. There are faculty from external who come and teach us. So like I'm studying investment banking right now, and there is an actual investment banker who is teaching us right now, and he like tells us the insights of the market and the industry, how it works, how to actually do it. So it's honestly very great. And
guys, I was talking to your first years and they were talking a lot about these associations that, Mount Carmel College, life is all about associations and all of that. So what's the scene in terms of associations? For those who don't know about associations, what exactly is that? And what kind of associations are you all part of?
I'm part of an international club which is called the Rotary Club of Mount Carmel College, and currently I'm serving as the International Service Director. And to be very honest, it gave me so much, like you can say, networking. Like I work with people from Turkey, Sri Lanka, Lebanon, different countries. It's actually something I really wanted to do, and it's, you can say it's fun plus something which gives you experience.
So I'm part of the Public Speaking Association. I'm the secretary of the Public Speaking Association. We are an association which kind of like, enhances the talents inside people. So we majorly like, we find the talents inside people and we give them a stage to perform. So everybody has got stage fear and all, right? But then what we try to do is that we try to like, a good exposure to a lot of things. For example, we know like how big the Bangalore festing circuit is right now, right? Big colleges host fest. Even we have Kala and all, right? We have, those are big fests. Us as a part of PSA, we try to like, get more people in, enhance their talents, okay, and try to put them on the bigger stage so that even they can showcase and they can portray like, what they have inside them.
So I'm in a lot of associations as well. I'm in an NCC cadet. I'm in the sports association. I'm in the public speaking association. I was recently in the rock band association as well. And other than that, yeah, that's about it. I love joining associations because you get to meet a lot of diverse people from diverse cultures, and it's a vibrant and dynamic environment for us. So yeah, I really love being part of association.
Okay, what about you?
So in my first year, I was a part of the Journalism Association and SDA, which is Onslaught. It's a dance crew. Currently, I'm serving as a psychology assistant secretary. But aside from the associations mentioned today, I think there's around 60 plus associations. So there's certainly something for everybody, regardless of whether it's a cultural association or academic. There is something for everybody and everybody's interests. And the faculty too are quite supportive irrespective of your co-curricular endeavors. So even if you miss a certain amount of classes, it's generally like glossed over if, of course, you can manage the both well.
Now I understood, because your first years was also talking a lot about associations, and now I've seen how deeply and passionately you guys are talking about it. Now I understand, like, okay, MCC is equal to associations because you get to associate your identity with this. Now guys, just one last question that I have is around the routine. Like, what time do the classes usually start? What time do they get over? How do you balance your associations with your academic life, with multiple exams and all those things that would also be happening, right? So if you could answer.
Okay, so I think it depends. The schools have different timings. For example, commerce, I think, has a different timing. Humanities, we generally are the afternoon batch. So we have enough time in the morning to and in the evening if we have internships. But it is like different for every year as well. So I can't really speak to like a certain routine for everybody in the college.
But if you could just give a ballpark, like, okay, like commerce students, what time do they start in the morning?
Commerce and management starts at 7:30 and it goes on till 12. And then humanities and arts starts at, I think, 12.
12 to 4:30.
12 to 4:30. Okay. And before this, after this, you guys are free to come to the campus and do your association works and all those things. What's the scene in terms of internships? Because you guys are second years. So is MCC helping you get internships, not helping you? Okay. So where all are you planning to intern or have interned?
So I have interned already in 2 medical institutes, okay, and my friend Shashwat has already interned in NIMHANS. Okay, so the thing is, we have a lot of internship opportunities. Some are offered by the college, some we get from other institutions as well. And the ones that we get from other institutions, what our college does is that it bridges the gap between us as well as that institute. So we do not have to go over a lot of complexities, right? Also regarding science, I would just like to tell you, because right now science is based on research, right? So we have a research center in our college right now. So what we can do is that if we are determined enough, we can take a group of people. Okay, we can keep in mind, okay, I'm going to do a research experiment on a particular topic like this, and then what we can do is that we can present it to the research coordinator. That coordinator will then ask us that under which supervisor, which professor do you want to do that, and then when all those formalities are done, we can actually conduct a research on that. In fact, we are planning to do something on nanotechnology recently, which is on the zinc oxide synthesis. Okay, so we wanted to do something like that. So we have a very diverse aspect towards that, basically.
Fair enough. That's about it, guys. Thank you so much, and it was really nice talking to you all, and I wish you guys all the very best. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, I was just talking to the students. That's when I heard some music, and I came to know that students have gathered here for a flash mob, which is for a promotion of an event. This is the amphitheater here at Mount Carmel College, and I've only seen it all the time super crowded, because again, MCC is known for a lot of its associations, a lot of the hustle bustle that happens on the campus, and multiple events that happen. This is a sneak peek inside one such event. Okay guys, I've gotten hold of the third year students here at Mount Carmel College. This is an all-girl gang, because this is the last batch that is graduating out of Mount Carmel as the only girls, because after that they've opened up for boys. Now obviously in this video you will see that why am I only talking to first years groups, second year groups. I didn't plan it, that's how it actually happened. Guys, I'm saying guys, but it's actually girls. But sorry for that. If you all could quickly introduce yourself and tell me where are you from.
Hi, I'm Shrestha. I'm from Calcutta and I'm pursuing my BA in Psychology and English Literature.
Hello, myself Sujita and I'm from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. I'm her classmate, BA Psychology, English Literature, third year.
Hello, I'm Dior. I'm pursuing BSc in Microbiology and Zoology and I'm originally from Mumbai.
Hi, my name is Arsha. Again, we're both classmates. I'm also doing my degree in BSc Microbiology Zoology.
Hi, I'm Smriti and I'm doing my BCom in Industry Integrated.
Hi, I'm Niharika. I'm also doing my bachelor's in BCom Industry Integrated.
Hi, I'm Renali and I'm doing my 4th year in BA Psychology Honours.
Hi, I'm Gloria and I'm doing my final year BBA regular right now. I'm specializing in marketing.
Hello, my name is Sobia Mariam. I'm a 3rd year BBA Branding and Advertising student
student. I'm originally from Bangalore, but I grew up in Saudi.
Oh, that's amazing. So, third years and then fourth year because you're doing the honors program. Guys, spending 3 years here on the campus, I'm pretty sure you would have had like a roller coaster life with like all the good things and the bad things. If I have to ask you to pick one best memory of these 3-4 years at MCC and one memory that you would regret or wouldn't want to recall or what you don't like, what would it be?
Carmelites are known for their fests, and I think the best memory for sure is practicing for the culturals and being with our seniors and being the last all girls batch. I think in my first year we were so like it was a home and practicing for fests and everything. I think fest itself crazy, like Kala, Queen of Fest for a reason. So yeah, worst memory would be.
No, come on, tell me something.
I'll speak for her. Worst memory would be starting in line for the UUCMS.
Correct.
Because it takes a lot of time for us. But attendance does get compensated.
Attendance gets compensated, but getting this ID card took like 2 business days.
So that would be a worst memory, but best memory again, it would be like all the cultural fests. They are amazing. We get to meet a lot of people, and since our faculty is also amazing. Psychology is so good, and our English department also is so good because we get to have a lot of fun times in class talking about like movies most of the time.
Yeah, we had like a rap song, we had like movies and comics as a part of our syllabus. I think that's super cool.
So that would be ours.
Okay, I think the best thing for us
was definitely being part of associations. I mean, it really, at least being in leadership roles, really gave us that, I think like you discover things about yourself being in that position, and you interact with a lot of people. You meet different people from different colleges, be it your juniors, even your teachers also for that matter. They're really, when it comes to fest, especially Kala, they're super open to like the most craziest ideas. So that has definitely by far been our best memory. I think worst, I wouldn't say it's like a worst memory. I think it's probably an experience because in science we have a lot of practical subjects, right? So we have practical papers, and we had recently 2 months back-to-back exams, so that was very stressful.
Hectic. Okay, got it.
But yeah, I think that's that. Do you have anything to add?
Other than FES, I would say the best thing about this college is that, of course, the diversity. People from all over India came here. The diversity in courses. I saw fashion designing, and we even have fashion shows. So I was so fascinated by that.
For a science student, this is something very different to look at.
Very different, yeah. Because like it's unexpected to have such wide variety of courses in just one college. And worst as such is like, of course, hectic schedules and stuff. But yeah, I don't think it's like one worst experience as such. It's just that shifting from second year, which is like pretty chill, to third year when we have double the amount of exams, which is like in the second year we had 1 exam per subject. Now we have 2. So it was really like a burden for us initially, but we had a lot of support, faculty, friends, and we adjusted.
Okay, what about you?
So I think reiterating everything everyone said.
Yeah, no more talking about fest. Like everybody's talked about fest and associations. I know it's amazing. I know faculty is great. Give me more.
Alright, I think one thing that I have to talk about is the community here. And right when we joined, it was all girls, and I have to mention how every girl is willing to help out anyone here. Be it placements, help with subjects. You can just go approach any senior of yours who's graduated, who's still here, to help you out with subjects, okay, any advice for your masters, and that's really beautiful, and I hope we've given that to our juniors as well.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. So, and also my best memory would, as a commerce student, I also have to mention how my seniors have been very good at giving advice when it comes to career. Along with my professors, they've always made us understand okay, so how exactly are we supposed to, if we want to enter the corporate, or you want to enter the educational field, or you want to enter your masters. So they're open to everything, and honestly, it's been a huge help having people to reach out to. And at the same time, I would also like to mention how MCC, as much as we are different people, with different courses, different subjects and all of that, we really do come together when it comes to helping a certain person out. And also when we talk about the community aspect, one thing I have to mention about MCC is we have scholarships. I think we have around 50.
Oh, that's really good. I did not know about scholarships.
We have merit scholarships. We have scholarships for people who come from underprivileged backgrounds. We have scholarships for people with disabilities, and I've not seen a lot of educational institutions offer this, and they're available to all courses across all years, which really help in funding
That's really
education.
good.
So I've also done my PU here as well. So I think being in MCC for so long has
5 years.
Yeah, it's a really long time, but I think people here are just too nice. The girls especially always as Shruti mentioned already, always willing to help us out. And I'd also like to talk about our course. We've taken BCom Industry Integrated, and our course mainly focuses on internships, and most of the BCom courses focus on industry visits that they take us on, like I think once in a year. And I think that's really nice. That makes us kind of it helps us explore. Yeah.
Fair. What about you guys?
I think for my best memory, it would be practices after classes. And we would stay in college till like 6 p.m. and it's like, as they mentioned, because it's all girls, it's generally you form a community. And I think one of my worst memories would be waking up really early for classes. So in the beginning, in my first year, we had classes from 8 a.m. and sometimes 7:30, so you get up at 6 a.m. for classes. So that was one of my worst memories.
See, everyone's covered like fests and everything,
Yes.
academics, all scholarships. I'm going to tell you, my favorite memory of being here is eating the mini samosas in this canteen.
I like this answer.
Best mini samosas ever. I have not eaten any other mini samosas this good in Bangalore. Okay, I don't go around that much, but still. And my worst memory is this year we have like CIAs, so CI1, CI2 and NSEM. Our CIAs usually would be one paper a day. So six days, 1 week. Now they've split it into 2 papers a day, and I am not used to this schedule, okay? And I don't like to wake up early either. I have woken up when the paper starts, and I have come so fast, I almost missed 1 paper because of this. So that's my worst memory. I was really stressed out.
So I think the course I'm pursuing right now is called BBA Branding and Advertising, and it's integrated with Mount Carmel College and Miles School of Branding and Advertising. So it's their part to provide us with industry experts. So I think Mount Carmel, in terms of partnership, has come a long way because they're trying to give their students the best quality of education with the right expertise. So we're ready for the job market as we hit it. So I think that is something really admirable that Mount Carmel is doing. Talk about my worst memory, I think it has to be a canteen related one when the stall number 7 runs out of cup noodles.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right. This brings me to my next question, and I think this is going to be the last one. See, guys, all the fun, associations, meeting friends, building communities, all of that is fine. But after this, you guys enter the real world. What's the whole scene of placements here at Mount Carmel College? So if anybody can tell me what's the highest package, average package, what all companies come, what all roles you get, that'll be great for people to get an idea. I know all the courses will have different, highest, average, all that. But if somebody can help me with the ballpark, people can get an idea,
Okay, so when it comes to placements, just to reiterate, we have 4 schools out here. School of Sciences, Commerce, Management and Humanities. So when it comes to placements, you do have a plethora of jobs. So you have jobs ranging from HR to marketing to finance. So, and one thing that I have to mention, which I haven't seen in a lot of other institutions across India, we do not discriminate. Usually jobs and placements are open only to like commerce or BBA, BCom and BBA kids generally. But in Mount Carmel, they look at the role, they look at the designation, and they open it to the students that are fit for this role. And so with the entire placement process, we have a very active placement cell, and we have 2 amazing mentors, Asghar sir and Annie ma'am, who help us guide us throughout the process. So one thing that I find really, really helpful that the placement cell does is, with every company that comes, if you have seniors that have gotten placed in the same company, they record a bite video for you, explaining the entire process for the company, A to Z.
Oh wow, that's really good, yeah?
Yeah, so you literally have a customized video guidance, like a full to-do list, A to Z questions for each and every company specialized. Now, also another amazing thing that the placement cell does is have aptitude training and placement training that goes on for around, I think, 3 to 6 weeks, where they train you for aptitude tests, they train you for everything when it comes from like quants to LR, everything. And also they also train you how to sit in interviews, be it like how to present yourself, how to groom yourself, and what kind of questions they can ask in technical interviews and HR rounds. So that is another amazing feature that the placement cell offers. And also, huge shout out, they're always available. Asghar sir has replied to my text at like 3 a.m. panicking when I'm going to get my offer letter, and huge shout out for that. Okay, and now talking about the kind of companies that come in the roles. So like I mentioned, you have companies come across for all domains, and I think the highest was 28 LPA package.
28 lakhs, okay, that's
Yes,
good.
yes.
Fun part is a communication student, like communication study student got that, but it was a commercial role. But she was the one who got the highest package. So when we say that we are open like for all courses, it's actually true. We are not making it up.
Okay, so 28 is the highest. I know very few people would get that kind of money, but where is the average for the batch?
That ranges around from 4.5 to 6 across all courses and all companies. And also you you also have few companies that mass hire, like few like EY or GDS that comes across with, and also you have a few very good like operational roles by Deutsche Bank, and there's Verity, and then there is also like Goldman Sachs, of course, comes for their flagship internship program at the second year, where they have the 3-month internship program. Post that, you might get a PPO, and also this year I think even EY has come for their
EY
like
and
internship.
Morgan Stanley.
Yeah,
Morgan
Morgan
Stanley.
Stanley. So you have a
For
lot
their
of like
apprenticeship,
name
yes,
brand companies,
correct.
and also you have like a few niche roles. Like for example, Paperboat has come for a marketing role. So, and also another really like I love this feature about the placement cell is they make sure you understand the role before you actually take up the job. Like our placement officer completely explains what CTC is, like why like getting in hand and how much your CTC is actually different, and what kind of role you are entering and what kind of job that you're going to be getting. And also shout out to the placement cell. If you do not,
Asghar sir, yes.
Also, a very nice thing that the placement officer came up to me, and I think all place students he told, he's like, if you do not like your role, if you once you take up your job and you are really unhappy for like reasons that belong to the corporate, you are welcome to come back with the job and again sit for placement and like actually help the company out. And
Fair enough. Okay, this is really good. Now because you guys are in your final years, how many of you have gotten placed?
Both of us have.
I'm mostly there. Reaching,
Okay,
deciding,
all the best.
deciding.
Keep the fingers crossed. What about the others? Are you in the process, or are you looking at higher education or something?
No, because usually this is a very generalization, but usually as science students we tend to go for a master's degree right after our BSc, again for various reasons, but usually we do look at higher education, and yeah, both of us are looking at doing our masters.
Also a suggestion for all science students. So it's really recommended you do an internship, and faculty is really supportive. They'll give you contacts. We did internships in private labs, in hospital, Manipal Hospital, Jain Hospital. They're ready to take you as long as you're dedicated enough. You just have to prove yourself. And usually you can do it during a semester breaks, which is like a month or long. So they can even be 2 months long. So you can always do an internship. Always go for it. You don't always have to worry about placements if you want to go for higher education. But please always try for something which is beyond the curriculum, beyond academics.
Okay.
And I would like to add that along with doing your internships, look at it as an opportunity to upskill yourself, because when you do finally go out there in the market, quite frankly nobody is really looking at, oh, you got so much percentage. If you don't have the skills for it, that's when it's very difficult to land a job, especially in our field. So yeah, look at that as a learning experience.
Great. Okay guys, just my last question. I know this video has become like a full podcast. I was telling you guys I just need 5 minutes. The last question that I have now is one person can answer. The fun part of this is that beyond campus, how's the social life like? Like on the in weekends, what do you do? Where do you guys hang out? Any cafes you would recommend around campus? Anything like that? One person can.
This is, I feel like a lot of people in Mount Carmel might know about this, but there's an NGO called UNI that come to our college every year for an orientation, and so I started my first year and I'm still a part of that NGO, and I think that is one of the biggest extracurricular activity.
No, I'm talking in terms of cafes and things that you can do.
Yeah, absolutely. So that is one of the biggest, that was actually one of the places where I've made a lot of friends from college.
Okay.
At that NGO, because so many people from Mount Carmel and a lot of other colleges also go to. In terms of cafe, because Cunningham Road is right here. Yeah, Cunningham Road is right here.
Champaka bookstore is like
Dolce, shout out. It's one of the best cafes.
Daily Bakehouse.
Yeah.
Freedom Park's also really great here. It's a great way to get in touch with nature, because after a lot of studies and stress, I think nature really helps us stay unwind.
Okay, so if people want to find MCC students, so it's at Cunningham Road, it's at Cubbon Park.
Cubbon Park. Inside the cafes.
But yeah, inside a book, like a typical Carmelite will be inside a cafe reading a book about feminism.
Cubbon Park, Sankey Tank.
All right.
All of these are really fancy answers. I have to attest to the momos and pani puri right outside the gate. It's
right outside. I'm talking about Purple Corner. That's one of the best momos ever.
Actually like a pani puri stand and a momo stall inside and outside. So
there's a restaurant right outside college called Vishnu Park. Their ghee podi masala dosa is to die for.
Okay, I will try that. Okay. Thank you girls. Thank you so much. I would have loved chatting with you all because it's so much fun, but the video will become so long and then nobody will really watch it. But thank you so much for doing this, and I hope it's helpful for everybody. So we can say then bye. And yes guys, thank you so much for watching this video till the very end. If you like it, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Comment below if you have any doubts, questions, queries. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, share this video. I'll see you all with another one. Take care guys, bye bye.